So the topic that we will be discussing about today is Opix technology. Okay, so Opixtech is a AI tech company, all right? We provide AI trading tools. Okay, so speaking about AI, I'm sure you all heard about AI by now because so many big players are entering the game. Okay, we have OpenAI, we have ChatGPT. Elon Musk is investing in an AI company called XAI. Why is everyone getting into AI? Because to make it simple, AI can solve our everyday issue in a very short period. Okay, and of course, Opixtech, we are using AI algorithm trading in Forex industry, okay? So why Forex? Forex is the world's largest financial market with a daily turnover of $6 trillion, okay? This means that Forex is the only financial market that is unable to be manipulated by any single party. Now, I'm sure you heard of stock market being manipulated, right? Okay, we have insider trading, we have all these issues with the stock market. Now, why Forex couldn't be manipulated? Simple, because it's too big. No one have the fund needed that can control an entire country. Okay, so that's why we chose Forex as our financial market. Now, let's talk a little bit about Opixtech. Opixtech launched Opix AI Algo trading in January 2023, which is only last year, okay? So when we first launched, we have around 1,000 members and our total asset under management was $3.6 million. Right now, okay, we are at January 2024 and we are approaching, okay, 10,000 members worldwide already. Okay, in just 1 year time, we are approaching 10,000 members and our total asset under management is $29 million now. So as you can see, in just 1 year time, okay, in just 1 year time, we have already 10x our total asset under management. Okay, 10x. So that is how fast we are growing as a company, right? Now, Opixtech was registered in the year 2017 in the Republic of Seychelles, okay? So the company has been around for 7 years, okay? But it was only last year they launched AI trading to the open market, to the retail investor, basically meaning people like you and me, okay? And these are the faces behind Opixtech. We have Mr. Joseph, the CEO, Mr. Alex, the CTO, and Mr. James, the CMO. Now, we will get to meet them at most of our company event, okay? You'll definitely see Mr. James at all of our company event. All right. Now, first thing first, you need to understand something, okay? Every Forex company in the world, okay, sorry guys, give me 1 second. Someone haven't mute their mic yet. Guys, can I, okay, never mind, I'll mute everyone. All right, let's continue. Sorry for the disruption. So first of all, you need to understand something, okay? Forex company all around the world, they are only allowed to trade using your funds, but they are not allowed to collect or store your funds. That's why every Forex company in the world, they have to work together with a broker, or we call them a Forex broker. You see, the broker is the only place that you can store your funds. It has to be separated with the trading company, okay? For safety purposes, of course. So the broker that we are working together today is IFA. Okay, it's short for International Finance Asia. Okay, now IFA is 5 years old already. All right, 5 closing into 6 years old. It's a 6 years old broker, which means it's a very experienced broker. And not only are they involved in Forex, they are also involved in trust and bonds trading, okay? And security trading as well. Now, a broker, in order for them to start collecting funds from the public, they have to be regulated. Now, most of the brokers in the world are only regulated by one single party. But as you can see, the advantage of IFA is it's regulated by two parties. Who are they? Let's talk about them. Number one, Labuan FSA. Okay, Labuan FSA, this is the original license that they acquired. Now, where is Labuan? Labuan is basically an offshore in Malaysia, but it's considered offshore like Seychelles, like Cayman Island, okay? And many big companies are registered there as well. For example, Huobi or Do Prime. Huobi is a top five crypto exchange in the world. Do Prime is, I think, number one right now in Korea. Now, both of them are also registered in Labuan, okay? Okay, so as you can see, our Labuan license is registered in the year 2018, okay? This is the first license, and the second one, let's talk about this now. Okay, this is very strong and renowned, guys. Okay, now, first of all, you need to know something. The top three world regulators are ASIC from Australia, and then we have NFA and FSA from US and also UK, okay? But we are using ASIC, which is the top three in the world. Now, who are ASIC? Okay, ASIC basically is Australian Securities Investment Commission. Basically, what they mean is they belong to the government of Australia. So every single dollar that enters and exits IFA has to be regulated by the government of Australia. Simple as that. Okay? So this is to prove to you how safe your funds are, because it's not only regulated by one, but two party, okay? Now, let's move on. Okay, so before I talk about Opix, you need to understand something first, okay? This is very important, guys. What is this? Okay, so the traditional way of earning in Forex is what we call trading profit, where you buy low and you sell high, correct? Whatever difference you make in between, that is your trading profit, okay? But in Opix, that is not our targeted profit. Our targeted profit is the secondary, okay, secondary profit where you can acquire, and it's called lot rebate. Okay, now what is the advantages of lot rebate? Lot rebate, as you can see over here, regardless of whether it was profitable or not, which means today, it doesn't matter if the trade that you executed is profitable or not, a cash rebate is received when you meet the condition of the trade. Or in Forex term, we call it filling in the spread. As long as you fill the spread, it doesn't matter if the trade is a winning trade or a losing trade, you will get paid lot rebate. Okay, simple as that, guys. Now, before we talk about how the company is trading, let's talk about the AI first, because I'm sure you are curious what is AI and what type of AI that the company is using, correct? Okay, so first of all, you need to understand AI, or we call artificial intelligence, is all about collecting big data. They collect as much data as they can in the shortest period of time, and then they will dissect and analyze the data and give you a conclusion. This is the easiest way to explain what an AI does, okay? So how good your AI is basically just up to how much data can it collect in the shortest period of time. Okay, that is how strong your AI is. Now let's talk about the data that we collect. Number one, market depth analysis. Okay, or in short, I'll call this MDA. What is MDA? Now, MDA basically means, you see, Forex is all about price point. Okay, for example, US dollar to Filipino peso, now maybe it's 56.1. then you will have 56.1, 56.2, 56.3, 56.4, correct? Now, at every different price point, the total buying and selling volume will be different. Why? Because there's different amount of people trying to enter or exit at that price point. Now, I hope you can follow along, okay? So, what we do is, for example, 56.1, the total volume is $1 million. 56.2, the total volume is $2 million. The 56.3, the total volume is $5 million. So what Opixtech AI will do is, it will collect this market depth analysis, or the volume, total volume, and we will only enter when the volume is high. Okay, why? Simple, because ask around any forex trader in the world right now, they are facing the same problem. What is the problem? The problem is what we call, okay, slippage. What is slippage? Slippage is basically a delay of execution of your trade. Why? Because there's not enough market volume to absorb your trade. For example, you want to enter, you want to buy at 56.1. But after you executed the trade, you can only enter when it's 56.3 or 56.4. Why? Because there is not enough volume to absorb your trade the moment you enter, okay? So this is what we call slippage. When slippage happens, okay, you will either lose a lot of profit or, okay, you will lose your trading volume. That's it. All right? But we can avoid this problem when we have MDA. Okay, so the second one is what I call order flow analysis. What is order flow analysis? Order flow analysis basically means at this moment right now, I want to know is, let's say for example, US dollar versus Filipino peso. I want to know which one is the market favoring right now. Okay, for example, as the moment we are speaking right now, is the public buying more on US dollar or the public buying more on Filipino peso? Simple. Okay, so once we have these two information, MDA and order flow analysis, we will then execute our trading. Now, our trading is very unique. Why? Because we are using hedging entries, or we call it hedging method. What is hedging method? Okay, so before I explain hedging method, let me ask you something. What is the traditional way of trading? Okay, it's very straightforward, right? Today, if you think the market will go up, you place a buy order. If you think the market will go down, you place a short or sell order, correct? So for example, if you place a buy order and the market goes up, you sell it at a higher point and you make the profit, okay? So you only perform one trade, correct? Hedging entries is the total opposite. Why? Hedging entries basically means, okay, instead of opening one trade in one direction, what we do is at the same time, okay, at the same price point, we will open two trades on the opposite direction. Now, as you can see in the screen right here, it shows you Euro JPY, meaning Euro versus Japanese yen, correct? So you see, we are selling and buying the same time. Okay, so what is the advantage of doing this? Okay, trading on both directions. The advantage of doing this is we have minimized the risk to the minimum. Why? Because like I mentioned just now, when you bet on both direction of the market, one will be winning, as you can see, and one will be losing. And after you tally it up, you will not win much, you will not lose much. So this is the advantage of doing hedging. Now, what is the disadvantage then? The disadvantage is you can't really earn much doing this because like I told you, one will be winning, one will be losing. So after you tally it, you don't really make much profit, right? This is the disadvantage. But this is perfect for us because like I told you, Opixtech, we are not focusing on trading profit. Instead, we focus on lot rebate. Okay, so what we are trying to do is we will perform two trades on both side direction of the market, And once we fill in the spread, which means we meet the condition of the trade, we will then close the trade to earn the lot rebate. All right. Now, I'm sure you're still confused. Don't worry, I'll give you an example and then you'll understand it immediately. All right. Now, let's talk about the trading. Okay. So, for example, let's talk about the losing trade first. This one. As you can see here, the red color one. So, for example, after we closed the trade, we lost $60 for the losing trade. We lost $60, okay? But like I told you, because we met the condition of the trade, we can earn the lot rebate. So let's say the lot rebate is $40, okay? Let's say the lot rebate is $40. Now, this is the losing trade. Let's talk about the winning trade, okay? So as you can see, the winning trade, let's say we won $50 on the winning trade, right? Now, let's talk about trading-wise. How are we doing? So we lost $60 here and we make $50, okay, for the winning pair. So trading-wise, we are still losing $10, correct? Now, for this winning trade, okay, we are getting paid a lot rebate as well. So there'll be another $40 here, and in total, we have earned 2 lot rebate equaling to $80, okay? And you minus off the $10 that we lost, the company are still profiting $70, okay? Now, I hope you understand how the company does the trading now, all right? Now, let's go into the best selling point of Opix. What makes Opix so special compared to any other Forex company that you know in the industry right now? Okay, so before I start, let's talk about how do we perform the trade. Okay, so Opixtech, what we'll do is we'll perform 20 trades every single day. And the best part is all of our trading are what we call same day trading, which means we do not carry forward our trade to the next day. For example, if today is Monday and we perform 20 trades, all of the trades will be closed by the end of the night, okay? End of the night. We will not carry it forward to the next day. Why? Simple. Number one, okay? Risk comes in when you're not paying attention. So if you carry forward your trades, you are involving yourself in a lot of risk. Number two, remember I told you this is also the most important point. Lot rebate can only be earned after you close the trade. So let's say if I open a trade on Monday and I drag it until Friday and close it on Friday, I will only be able to earn the lot rebate in Friday. So we have to close all the trades every day to ensure we can hit our targeted profit in lot rebate. Simple as that. Okay. So let's go to the best part of Opixtech. Number one. Okay. Opixtech, our maximum drawdown is set at 3% of your capital. That's it. What do I mean by 3% of your capital? Okay, first of all, you need to understand what is drawdown. Drawdown is basically the maximum amount of risk the company is trading, okay, is taking in order to perform the trade. Now, for example, if your drawdown is the same as any other Forex company out there, the average is 30 to 70%, which means if the trade went well, congratulations, you make money. But if the trade went bad, you can lose 30 to 70% of your entire capital in just one single trade. All right? That is why you might have heard of Forex company that is doing well for like 10 months or maybe 1 year or 2 years, and then out of nowhere, suddenly one day, they just go bankrupt or they lose all their funds. Why? Because you see, in Forex, we have this problem that everyone else is facing. It's called the black swan incident. What is a black swan incident? In short, I'll call it BSI, okay? What is BSI? BSI is when something unpredicted happens that causes the market to collapse. What are they? For example, tsunami, earthquake, volcano eruption, okay, or war, okay? So the latest one is the war with Russia and Ukraine. Now, if you go and check out the date when the war started, you will notice that Russian ruble, they took a very big fall during that time. That is what we call BSI as well. Now, BSI, when it happened and you're so unluckily you are caught in the trading, okay, it will basically bankrupt you if it's really bad and your drawdown is very high. Now, the good part about Opixtech is, even though, let's say, today we are caught in a BSI, okay, one of our trade, the maximum you will lose is only 3% of your capital. That is how safe we are, okay? Now, you might be wondering, why can you be so good, correct? Why others, their drawdown is 30 to 70, how can you control it at 3? What makes you so special? Now, you have to understand one thing. It's not because how special we are, even though we are special, okay? But it's because our targeted profit is different. You see, for the other Forex company, their targeted profit is trading profit. So in order for them to earn a big amount of trading profit, their leverage has to be big and their risk ratio has to be big as well. Because higher the risk, higher the reward. But for us, we are doing hedging, meaning one will be winning, one will be losing the trade, correct? So after you tally it off, it will not be a big amount. That is why we are able to control our maximum drawdown at such a low percentage. That is what makes us powerful. Okay, do you understand now? Good. I hope you really do. Okay, so this is the first part. The first best selling point of Opix. We have a very low drawdown, which means the risk that you are exposed to is very low. Okay, now let's talk about the second best selling point of Opix, shall we? The second best selling point of Opix is transparency. How transparent are we as a company to the investor? Okay, so point number one of transparency. First thing first, when you join Opixtech, you will receive two type of account. Okay, two type of account. The first one on the left is the company main trading account, or we call it the PAM account. Okay, so this account, when you log in, you will get access to all of the company trade. Now, how transparent is this? Okay, you see, most of the Forex company out there, they are only able to provide you with history trading. Okay, they can show you, oh, you make this amount of money, but they cannot prove to you how they make the money in the first place. But in Opixtech, okay, our main trading account, when you log in into the account, you will get to see our live trading, which means the trades are ongoing, okay? And not only it's ongoing, you can also check the entry point, the price point, and the entry time as well. Okay, so this is the first part of transparency. Everything is live. Now, on the right side is basically your personal rebate account. This is where you log in to check your rebate profit. All right, this is where you log in to check your rebate profit. Okay, so second part of our trades, okay, in Opixtech are API live to MQL5 and also my FX book. Now, for those that do not know what are these, my FX book and MQL5, basically, they are the world's largest Forex platform, okay? So, all around the world, all the traders, they will submit their trades to this website. But of course, in order to be here, you need to be verified, okay? So there's a few verification steps, okay? For Opixtech, okay, you see, we have three types of verification. Number one is track record verified. Number two, trading privilege verified. And the most important one, live update, which means all of our trades are updated live to this website. So people from all around the world, they can check our trading every day as well. So we can't hide anything, okay, guys? Everything is transparent. Now, most of the Forex company out there, they do not have the third slide, the third one. They do not update it live. So Like I told you, Opixtech, our main motto is transparency. All right. Now, upon verifying a few things, okay, we found out a few important parts. Number one, okay, 100 trades per week since day one of trading, okay? Which means, like, remember I told you just now, we perform 20 trades every single day, okay? Which means from day one until now, we have never failed on opening 20 trades in one day, okay? It doesn't matter if the market is good or when the market is bad, we will continue trading 20 trades every day. And we have 1 year of track record already to prove this, all right? And second, which is the best part, drawdown is still controlled at less than 3%, which means, remember I told you our highest drawdown is 3%, okay? So 3% is the circuit breaker. So what this means is none of our investors has lost 3% of their capital before, okay? No one has even lost one time 3% capital, no one, all right? That is how consistent and powerful our trading method is, right? Now, the last part of transparency. Okay, guys, this one I need you to pay attention. Why? Because this is the most important part about Opix. Okay, this is what I call STP transaction model. What is STP? STP is what I call straight through processing. Now, consider it as a ledger that contains all the company trading information since day one until today. And STP is only available if you are trading in the Forex open market. Okay? If you are trading in a Book B broker, which means the broker is betting against you, you won't get a STP. Okay? So this is the most transparent and most authentic way of proving that your company is really doing trading in the open market. Okay? Now, what's so important about this? So guys, Opixtech, we are the only, remember, okay, only Forex company in the world right now that can provide you with STP without any single requirement. Okay? So if you don't believe me, okay, just go walk into any Forex company in the Philippines and you ask them for their STP. They will tell you the same thing. In order to view the company STP, you must have a minimum investment of $1 million or $500,000, okay? A big amount, okay? But in Opixtech, we provide STP without any single requirement, which means you don't even join yet, we can already show it to you. That's how transparent we are, okay? And we are very proud of this. Okay, so moving on, let's talk about what the company has done for the past 1 year, okay? What are the roadmap of the company, all right? So I'm gonna be quick on this part, okay, guys? So we launched Opixtech January 2023, correct? And we held our first summit online in March, okay, March 2023, which means after the company has been in the market for around 70, 80 days, we held our first ever online summit. And it was attended by more than 1,000 members, okay, from 15 countries, guys. Okay, meaning Opixtech in just a short span of 2 months, 2.5 months, Opixtech have spreaded to 15 countries already. Okay, as you can see, all of us open up our camera, okay, and it was a fantastic Zoom attended by the CEO, CTO, and also the CMO. All right. Now, our second summit, okay, our second summit was in June, 3 months after the first summit. We did it offline in Bangkok. Now, you might be wondering why Bangkok, right? Because IFA, International Financial Expo. Okay, so not IFA, sorry, IFX. IFX Expo was held in Bangkok. Okay, IFX Expo is basically the world's largest financial expo. And last year, they held it in Bangkok. So, of course, we participated in this financial expo. And guys, not only did we participate, we were also the biggest sponsor for IFX 2023. As you can see over here, we are the elite sponsor. Okay, so for those that join me during this, okay, you will be wow. Why? Because this is a very big expo, guys. All the big players are there. I'm talking about Dukas Copy, LMAX, okay, JP Morgan, many forex broker, many forex company was there as well, and we were the biggest sponsor. Okay. And not only did we attended the event, we also held our own global trading event. All right. So during this, okay, in June, we have more than 2,000 members worldwide. We are in 20 over countries already. And this event in Thailand, in Bangkok, was attended by 300 leaders from all around the world. Okay. Now, Live Zero, okay, the second one. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so like I told you, that was our second summit. Okay, now let's talk about our third summit. Our third summit was actually in October. Okay, we held it in October in South Korea. Okay, now why South Korea? Because we launched, Opixtech launched their Opix marketing HQ in South Korea, in Songdo, Incheon. Now, Songdo, Incheon is world #1 smart city, okay? So, of course, a lot of us flew over there to celebrate the launching of our HQ, marketing HQ. Now, our marketing HQ is actually 750 square meter, okay? It's very big and it's very nice, okay? Actually, more than 50 of us has been there, all right? So everyone has been there and seen it for their own eyes. It's really, really nice, guys. Now, beside this, okay, beside this, we also held our third summit, our gala dinner, of course. And during this time, of course, it's still from 20 over countries. We have more than 5,000 members and 420 packs joined into this summit as well. Then after this, we actually just came back from Maldives, our first JIB, DIB elite trip, okay? So 40 of us flew to Maldives and we had a very nice time together with the founders and also the key persons of Opixtech. And our next one will be in March. I think it's the end of March. It will be a trip to Langkawi, okay? And as I was informed, we will be around 800 packs, okay? We'll fly to Langkawi for our next summit. Okay, now, when I talk about Opixtech, about the AI, about the technology, if it's so good, people surely have heard of us, right? The answer is correct. Okay, Opixtech, we are featured in Bloomberg, we were featured in Yahoo Finance, Digital Journal, okay, and the others are mostly what I call forex or financial related social media. We are also featured in Sohu. Sohu is one of China's biggest media company, all right? Now, they have did an article about our AI and how it's changing the DNA of Forex, stuff like that. Okay, so without further ado, okay, let's talk about the part that you are interested the most, the marketing plan, right? This is the one that everyone wants to know. How much can I earn if I invest into the broker, okay, into Opixtech? Now, the highest, what you call expected return is around 134% per annum. This is the highest. Our average, okay, will be 109% profit per annum, okay, per year, guys, not per month, okay? Now, it's very simple, okay? First of all, Opixtech, we offer you 3 types of packages. One is Opixtech Lite. The second one is Opixtech Pro. And the third one is Opixtech Expert. Now, what differs it is basically the amount that you are planning to invest, right? Like I told you just now, the company have 3 PAM account. So all the investor for Lite will go into one trading account. All the investor for Pro will go into the Pro trading account, and all investor for the Expert will go into the Expert trading account. Now, actually, all of your profits are calculated, okay? It's already calculated, but let me give you a simple walkthrough on how you can actually calculate how much is your monthly profit. So there's two deciding factor of how much you can earn. Number one, okay, is the lot size, okay? Lot size, meaning, remember I told you you're earning from lot rebate, right? Lot rebate is calculated from the lot size. So depending on your amount, okay, we have an estimated lot size monthly. For example, if let's say you are investing $10,000, so your monthly lot size, the amount that the company can trade and perform for you is around 66 to 72 lot per month. Now, if you're investing $30,000, okay, it's 250 to 267 lot size, okay? So this is the first factor. The second factor is how long do you plan to trade in Opixtech? Because we have 3 months, we have 6 months, and also we have 12 months. All right. And depending on the month you choose, okay, the amount that you can make is different as well. For example, 3 months is $13 per lot. 6 months is $15 per lot. And 12 months is $18 per lot. All right. Now, depending on these two factors, you are able to decide how much you can earn. So, for example, let me give you a calculation, okay? So, for example, if let's say I'm gonna use 30,000 to do the translation, all right? Okay, so 30,000, let's take an average 250 to 267. So let's take an average of 260. All right, that's the average lot size per month. Now, if you choose for 3 months, okay, basically you're earning how much? $13 per lot, which is equivalent to $3,380 per month. Now, this is your gross profit, guys. This is not your net profit, okay? But forget about that first. Let's do the next one. So if 260, but if today I choose for 12 months, it's going to be different because now I'm earning $18 per lot, which will amount to $4,680. Okay, so now you see the difference or not? One is 4,600, one is 3,300. This is the difference between 3 months and 12 months. Okay, this is your monthly profit. Now, what do I mean by gross and net income? Because the same as any financial management company out there, okay, we have this thing called profit sharing. Profit sharing in Opixtech is 70-30, as you can see here, which means you will get to keep 70% of the profit that the company make for you. 30% goes back to the company, okay? So in order to calculate your net income, what you need to do is just minus off 30%, okay? And that is your net profit already. This is your net profit. So to make it easier for you to understand, if I invest $30,000 for 12 months subscription, I am earning 3,300, which is around 11%, okay? Now, before I continue, I would like to clarify something first. Does it mean if I choose for 12 months, the company will lock my capital for 12 months? The answer is no, guys. The answer is no. Okay, so you see, true finance can never lock your capital. Okay, the same as Opixtech, you are welcome to withdraw your capital any point, any time that you like. Okay, but of course, there are terms and conditions when you do. And the terms and conditions in Opix, believe it or not, to me, is very, very fair. Why so? Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say if I invested $10,000, okay, for 12 months. Okay, so let's say I'm getting $1,000 a month. So 3 months later, I've earned $3,000, correct? I've withdrawn all the 3,000, I've spent it. Now, suddenly something happened and I need to use my capital. So what I do, I click pre-termination or early termination to withdraw my capital, okay? So what the company will do is the company will minus off whatever profit that you have taken and return you the balance, which means the company will minus off the 3,000 that I've earned. The company will return me 7,000. So what it means is I have not made anything, but I've not lost anything as well. Now, this is very fair to me. Why? Because there's no penalty, meaning, why is it fair? Now, if you compare it to insurance, okay, I'm sure all of you have invested in insurance before. You have bought a saving plan before, right? So insurance saving plan, if you, let's say you buy a 10-year saving plan and you've been paying your premium for 3 years, suddenly you don't feel like continuing the plan, so you terminate your policy. Do you think the insurance company will return you 100% whatever that you have put into the company? The answer is no. If you're lucky, you'll get back 70%. If you're not, some of us will get 50 to 60%. So whatever that is deducted is gone. But in Opixtech, the answer is no, we do not deduct off anything. Okay, you do not lose anything, but you do not make anything. So the choice is yours. Choose properly, okay? It's very fair and square. Now, these are the calculated profit, okay? You can have a look now. So let me give you an example. If you invest $10,000, okay, for 3 months, you're making around $655 a month, which is 6.5%. If you invest it for 12 months, it's going to be $900, which is 9% ROI. Now, whatever calculation you see here is net already, okay, which means this is the amount, the expected profit for you already, okay? So you can have a look first. Okay, I believe you have taken a look. Let's continue. Okay, now let's go to the next part. Whatever I've told you just now is for the investor, or we call it the passive income. Of course, okay, in Forex, we have active income as well. Now, what is the active income? Okay, because not all of us have $1 million waiting in the bank to invest, right? Okay, some of us, we might not have that amount of capital, but we are willing to work hard for it, right? So in Opixtech, we have a very, very interesting and addictive active income. Okay, but first thing first, you need to understand in Forex, okay, our plan, we call it IB plan, or Introducer Broker System. We do not call it MLM, okay? Why? It's simple. MLM, you take from the capital, but IB program, or we call it affiliate program, you earn from the profit. Okay, one is taking from the capital, one is taking from the profit. All right, now let's talk about the bonus that you can earn. The first one is 30% performance bonus, up to 30%, okay? So up this performance bonus, where is the money from? Is very transparent. Remember the profit sharing, I told you 70, 30, 30 will go to the company, right? You see, Opixtech is so generous that they channel the entire 30% profit to the IB program. They do not keep anything from themselves, all right? And the second one is the biggest piece of the cake basically is called rebate bonus, and you can earn up to $13 per lot. And the last one is 10% payroll ranking bonus. This one, I will not mention it now because you need to achieve a higher tier. So it will only confuse you if I mention it now. All right. Now, guys, this is the new IB system, okay? As you can see, we have 2 additional rank, black diamond, okay, and also red diamond. Okay, so IB is basically introducer broker, S is silver, gold, platinum, jade, diamond, black diamond, and red diamond, okay? Now, today I'm going to do the calculation on GIB, okay, or we call it Gold Introducer Broker. Why? Because to be a GIB is really easy. It's very easy to achieve GIB, but once you are GIB, you can actually enjoy a very remarkable profit already. And I'll explain to you why the profit is addictive later. Now, what's the difference beside having two new ranks? Okay, as you can see, the company kept their promise. Okay, they are giving us a higher lot rebate to all of our IB. Now, GIB was supposed to be $4 per lot. Now we are earning an extra dollar. So, yoo-hoo, everyone is getting paid extra right now. Okay, $5 per lot size. For PIB, instead of $6, is $7 per lot size now. All right. Now let's talk about how much you can earn as an IB. Okay, why is it so addictive? So, for example, today, okay, first of all, in order for me to achieve a GIB, what are the required conditions? First of all, self-investment $5,000, meaning my own account, I need to self-invest 5,000. Second, direct sales, okay, 20,000. Direct sales are the people that I talk to directly. If, for example, I talk to 3 of my friends, they invested, they are my direct sales, okay? So direct sales, I need a $20,000, okay? And total group sales of $100,000. So what is group sales? Group sales are basically the people that my direct talk to, okay? And for example, remember I told you I have 3 direct now. I talk to 3 friends. They talk to their friends, and when their friends invest, it's considered as my group sales, okay? So once you achieve these 3, you are a GIB already, and you're getting paid how much? $5 lot rebate per lot, okay? Now let's do the calculation. How much is $5 per lot? How do we calculate it? For example, today I am a GIB already, okay? And I talked to one of my friend, and my friend invested $30,000, okay? So $30,000, as I told you, we make a calculation just now. The monthly average, let's say, is 260 lot, okay, in between. So 260 lot, multiply it by $5 because I am a GIB and I'm earning $5. I will earn how much? $1,300. Okay, $1,300 from the rebate bonus itself. Now, how about the performance bonus then? Let's calculate this as well together. So performance bonus will be 15%, right? Now, performance bonus is calculated based on the ROI of your investor, because like I told you earlier, we are taking from the profit, correct? But before that, remember this amount, okay? 1,300 from rebate bonus. Now let's do the calculation. $260 lot size, sorry, my 30,000 investor will generate 260 lot size a month, correct? Now 260 lot size, okay, if we multiply it, let's say he joined for 12 months, sorry, 1 year, he will get paid $18 per lot, correct? We did this calculation, so it's 4,680. This is the gross profit, okay, gross profit. So what you do is you take this gross profit and you multiply it by 15%, okay, because you're a GIB, so you're entitled to 15% of the ROI. You will make $702. Now, if you plus this with the 1,300 rebate bonus earlier, you will make $2,002. So guys, is this a big amount to you or not? Some might say yes, some might say no. But get this, okay? The most interesting part about IB program is this income is not a one-time income, guys. It's what I call a recurring income, which means if your investor invests $30,000 for 12 months, you will get this amount for 12 months, guys. How much is that? Okay, multiply it by 12. The moment you sign up one person, okay, you are entitled to $24,000 in 1 year already, guys. Now tell me this, is it addictive and interesting to you now? Now, you might be wondering, how can the company pay so much, correct? Because like I told you, IB program, we take from the profit, which means as long as your investor money is in the company is trading using his fund, and the company is profiting every month, you will get a sum from the profit, right? Now, is this a big amount? It's up to you to decide. But trust me, all of us in Opix, we are living in a very what do you call this, better life. I would say a better life because of Opix, because we work hard and we are getting paid recurring income every month, right? Now, I've covered about this. Let's go to the last part. Okay, this part is very important as well, because if you understand this part, you will understand the financial logic of the company. Okay, what do I mean by financial logic? Financial logic basically means how the company is making money in the first place in order to pay me my profit. Okay, now this is very important. Why? Because if you do not get this clear, ladies and gentlemen, you invested into another Ponzi scheme. Okay, so make sure when you invest into a company, always ask yourself this: how the company is profiting in order to pay my profit. Okay, that's very important. Now, let's do the explanation. So Opix Algo Expert, okay, is basically the $30,000 PAM account. So for example, if we have $2.7 million in this PAM account, okay, as the capital, the company can generate 24,000 lot size per month which means the company with $2.7 million, every day the company will open 20 trades, okay? And 20 trades every day for 30 days or 29 days, whichever. By the end of the month, the company can generate 24,000 lot, all right? Now, 24,000 lot, Opixtech is getting paid $40 per lot by the broker, okay? So, $40 per lot. So if you multiply 24,000 with $40, it will end up at $961,000. This is the profit from the lot rebate, all right? So now that the company has made the profit, all right? So for investors, okay, the company have to pay off the investors, correct? So for the investors, the highest you can make is $18 per lot if you subscribe for 12 months. So if you take 24,000 lot multiplied by $18, it's gonna sum up to 432,000, which means this is the total ROI for the investors, okay? Now for the IB, it's $10. Now it's $13. I haven't updated this yet, but it's fine, okay? Because now we are doing the explanation. So if you take 24,000 multiplied by $10, 240,000. Now let's do the calculation, shall we? Okay. So 961,000 minus 432,000 for the investors and 240,000 for the IB. You see, the company still has a profit of 289,000 by the end of the month. Now, this is what I call a self-sustaining company, which means